Hello, everyone. I am your Sunburnt reviewer, Ronnie Williams.
And I'm Surge, the Urge for Surge.
And this is Post Credit Show.
With your host, Ronnie. Oh, okay.
We already did that part.
All right.
We're talking Good Boys, and we finally got enough avocados to smear the wall to make a full screen green screen.
So now we have full screen, green screen.
Yep. Thank you for getting all those avocados, Serge.
My brother always says that. He's like, avocados from Mexico.
That's true. A lot of them come from there. But yep, we're talking Good Boys, no post-credit scenes. If you're joining us for the first time, this is an open discussion. You can leave comments during the live show, and feel free to send us comments even after the show is over. We'll throw it into the next episode.
Cool.
Yeah, and I mentioned I'm sunburnt. I started a new job today, and I was out in the sun without a hat or protection, so I'm kind of glowing.
You need sunscreen.
Yeah, I do. I needed water too, so I'm a little dehydrated. So if I'm a little loopy, it's because of that.
All right.
And I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, have I always been on this side?
Have you? Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going crazy.
Yeah, you definitely have.
Okay. Oh boy. Gwen Williams says I'm looking good. Thank you, Gwen. So let's dive in. You want to throw up the spoiler warning?
Well, no. How soon should people see this movie?
Thank you. Okay.
You go first.
See it eventually.
I'm gonna say, see it on the new Disney Plus.
It's not a Disney movie.
Is it gonna be on Hulu?
Maybe. No, I don't know. Who was it made by? What was in that opening titles crawl?
I don't know.
Because it seems like all these, production companies are pulling their content onto their own thing. It might end up on like Time Warner's thing. I think it was a Universal.
Yeah, it was a Universal
Yeah,
movie.
so I think it's going to end up on the Universal NBC one.
Oh, okay.
So
I see it on one of those, not Netflix, because I don't like Netflix
how
anymore.
dare you? I love me some Netflix.
They haven't made anything good in years.
What about the last season of Stranger Things? Oh,
Not to mention The Punisher.
What? I like The Punisher. And yes, I am a little sunstroke, Gwen. So now are we ready for spoilers?
Okay, jump onto spoilers.
Yep, I got mad graphics today.
All right.
Boosh.
Spoiler.
So this was a movie about three tweens. I think they're all 12 in age.
Okay.
And they just get into a bunch of hijinks. Like, it seems like a simple premise. Like, it's just these kids who want to go to a party. Kind of like Superbad. But it gets into being more. Like, I thought it'd be just like them getting to the party or learning how to kiss, but there's a lot of different stuff going on. Mainly, they use their dad's drone, which he needs for work. Never find out what his job is. They just know he needs it for work. And the drone becomes in jeopardy. And they need to recover it or replace it. And that's like the main driving plot, it seems. At least for a good chunk of the movie.
Yeah, I was anticipating this movie for a long time. I had seen the ads. I really, really wanted to see this movie.
Yeah, you were jazzed about this one.
And it just didn't hit.
Yeah,
And these are my type of movies. Like, it falls into that family of Superbad,
Booksmart,
like American Pie, and all those silly movies where it's just like too much sex in it. Like,
right. There's like raunchy comedy kind of tells you what it is. Some people call these like sex comedies, like teen sex comedies. I don't know.
yeah.
Raunchy comedy kind of fits over all those, I think, though.
I would put it in like something like a stoner kind of movie too, even though it didn't have
Right.
it. But it's in that category that I like to see.
Oh, I know what it's called. It's called late night comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. I think there's a category even on Netflix called late night comedy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I had a good chance of knocking it out and being my favorite movie this year,
Yeah.
but I thought the kids' acting was really bad.
I thought it was okay.
I thought their acting was not on point. They didn't hit the jokes.
Well, I thought this chap did the best. Like I thought he was pretty funny. Like his character he was honest, completely honest. Like every jam where they could easily get out of by lying, it seemed like, or like any other movie, the characters would lie, you know?
Yeah.
And he just can't lie. Like he's way too honest. It's
Like that
great.
movie, like that movie Liar Liar with Jim Carrey.
A little bit, yeah. Like it's funny, like after all the hijinks, he's like just unloading on his parents who are getting a divorce.
Yeah.
And like he's like crying through the movie too because he just found his parents are getting a divorce.
We're getting a divorce.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Like he's sitting there and he's like getting all these treats. And he's like, man, what made me so special? And then his parents are like, we're getting a divorce. And like I was like, I knew it.
Yeah. So what's his name? Lucas? Yeah, Lucas.
Yeah.
The Afro kid, Lucas.
And apparently, like that's how the actor is in real life. Like
That's his personality?
Yeah, he's like an honest guy. Like his mom said, like when they went over the script, his mom's like, I don't know if this movie's for you. You're gonna have to swear a lot. You know, because he's an actual nice kid. You know.
Yeah, he's a nice kid.
Yeah.
He's like that kid that stays at home and they spoil him and he's always like the good boy. He's actually the good boy.
Right. Yeah. And you know, he's an interesting character. Like he's into geeky things, like trading card game, and actually, you know, playing you know, and but it seems like all three friends are getting different interests.
Mhm.
You know.
It's that age where you start like developing your own personality. You know?
Right. And like you see as they're fracturing, like that kid, he refuses to sell their ultra rare card, even though that would get them the money to buy the drone. The other two are totally for it. So you see like, oh, that's a split off, you know?
Yeah.
And like you can tell Thor's way more into choir than the other two, you know?
Yeah, he wants to be a singer.
Yeah.
So who are these producers?
So yeah, this movie was advertised as the producers of Sausage Party and Superbad. And if you don't remember Sausage Party, here's a full screen. Look at all that beige. It's an animated.
Great movie.
No, It's funny. I actually saw it in theaters. It was when I was doing the movie pass thing, so it didn't take much for me to get in movie theaters. It still doesn't, but like I purposely took some drinks, you know, got liquored up before the movie. Still wasn't funny.
Wow.
Like it was like nothing was landing. I guess you can't see most of it. Turn green.
You turn green.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
Well,
see
what is that?
That's a taco.
Oh yeah, the girl's a taco.
Yeah, voiced by what's her face?
Who?
I can't remember.
Oh.
But yeah, Sausage Party kind of a letdown. But like while watching this new film, the jokes kind of register in the same way. Like not funny. Like it's like, oh, this is adult super sexual stuff. It should be funny. Not so much.
Well, it doesn't really have to be sexual. Like, I mean, the sex part is like an add-on. It's a theme, but
Right.
they have to be funny. And I felt a lot of the jokes weren't funny.
Yeah, a lot of the jokes just weren't landing. I don't know if it's the clash of themes. Like, it seemed like there was a sweet, like, coming-of-age story buried in this comedy, which they added a ton of, like, sexual jokes on top of it.
I felt the little sister was more informed than the kids, you know?
Yeah, like, but she only showed up in, like, 2 scenes just to say, you know, I know stuff, you know. I don't know.
She reminded me of that girl, iCarly. iCarly? Is that it?
iCarly.
From Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Gwen says, you're looking good too, Sergio. Thank you, Gwen. It says, what would you say is your favorite movies based on a group of kids?
I would say
The Goonies.
Goonies is good. Yeah. What do you love about Goonies, man?
It's just an old traditional movie.
Yeah, man. Never Ending Story.
Never Ending Story.
I really like Never Ending Story growing up.
What about Mischief Kids?
What's that?
Like little kids who are like troublemakers.
In general?
Yeah, in general, a movie about kids who are troublemakers. The Rascals, the Little Rascals.
Oh, the Little
I like
Rascals.
the Little Rascals.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Those are good ones. Oh, Jose said Sandlot, and he's asking, how's it going, fellas?
What's up, Jose?
Thanks for tuning in. Let us know, if there's any movies you want to talk about, bro.
Okay.
Sandlot, though, is a great one.
What is Sandlot?
You've never seen Sandlot?
No, I grew up in a cave.
Okay, so Sandlot, it's about a group of kids. This kid moves to this neighborhood, and all the kids just play baseball all day, all summer long. And, like, the kid comes with his crummy glove and his, ill-fitting fisher's hat, and, like, the cool kid, like, takes him under his wing. And so, like, they all become pros at baseball. And even, like, the rival kids, like, they just stomp them into the ground, like the high school kids. And it's really cool. Like, they camp out, and they have this legend, like, the baseballs go over this fence, and this dog eats them. And it's like this monster dog,
He eats what?
the baseballs.
Oh.
And so
That sometimes it sound from. Is it like a '90s movie or '80s movie?
early 90s, I believe.
It sounds kind of familiar.
Okay.
I might have seen it.
So then, like, he steals his father and stepfather's signed Babe Ruth baseball, and they use it, and it goes over the fence, and so the dog's, like, guarding it. And so then it becomes a movie on how they get the ball back, and they try all these different things. It's great.
Okay.
And then James Earl Jones shows up at the end.
Okay. Jose says that movie is what the French call a classique.
I agree, Jose. Yeah.
Okay. What about E.T.? He says, I would say E.T. Would that count as a kid's movie?
Yes, E.T.'s so good. And that actor, one of the best child actors.
Okay.
I'm surprised we didn't see him in more stuff.
Oh, okay. What about the main character for Good Boys?
Yeah,
I
Back
thought
to Good Boys. I don't know.
I wasn't feeling him.
Yeah, neither was I. Like, he seemed a little selfish. He was the one that was really...
This guy, right?
Yeah, he's the one really dividing the group, it seemed. Yeah, and Thor, he was the central character. Thor was like the evil, like the devil on his shoulder, and the other kid was like, the angel, telling him to do good things, do bad things,
Yeah.
But yeah, not much there on his own. Ooh, Jose mentioned Home Alone.
Is that a kid's movie? It's just one kid.
It's a kid's movie. It's great. I love Home Alone.
It's a classic.
I think Home Alone 2's better. Is that controversial?
I don't know. I've never been to New York.
But they're also Christmas movies.
Okay.
Oh, and Gwen mentioned Stranger Things on Netflix.
After the first season, it's just a big roller coaster going down.
Oh no, the third season's great. It's solid.
Just like that ride at Six Flags Goliath, you're like, whoa, and that's it.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, my favorite scene. I'm gonna go with my favorite scene in
Okay.
this movie.
Yeah.
It's where they go in there for the drugs at the frat house.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Hey, dick face, get over here!"
Oh, yeah,
And the
that's
guy
right.
comes out, and they got him. I guess they're what do they call it when they're hazing? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they're hazing.
They're hazing the new guy, right?
Right.
And they got him walking around in his boxers.
Right.
he's got dick face written on his chest. That was probably the only time I laughed. Like,
Yeah.
really, really laughed.
Well, that scene was great too. And then like they're supposed to buy drugs for these two like college girls. I think they're in college.
No, they were high school.
Okay,
girls.
high schoolers, but they really wanted ecstasy so they could go to this concert. And so they go in there to buy the drugs, and then the guy finds out, that was his ex-girlfriend who sent him in, and so one of them pulls out a paintball gun and just goes to town shooting all these frat guys.
Yeah, the guy who got shot in the face is pretty funny, too.
Yeah.
Okay. That was probably the best scene in the movie.
That was probably the best scene. Oh, we didn't mention, so the producers of this also made Superbad.
Superbad is an excellent movie.
Excellent movie.
I've probably seen it about 3 times.
Starring Seth Rogen.
And McLovin.
And Bill Hader. Bill Hader's really good. I don't care what you say.
I mean, I remember the other guys except Bill Hader. I don't remember if he did a joke or anything.
Great. Anybody who has Netflix, check him out in Documentary Now. And I hear he's really good on HBO's Barry, where he's a hitman trying to be an actor.
I don't remember him saying a single joke in the movie. You know?
He's a very dry humor guy, but I like him.
If you guys like Bill Hader, go ahead and write it in the comments, because I don't think anybody here likes Bill Hader.
Back me up. Bill Hader's great. He's going to be in It Volume 2 as, the funny kid. He grows up to be Bill Hader. So he's going to be funny in it.
That one, time will decide.
Yeah. And we also got Jonah Hill and Michael Cera is my co-host now.
Okay. Michael Cera is pretty funny.
Oh, and for all you wondering what was on the T-shirt this whole time, that's what she said.
Yeah, this movie, Good Boys, does not compare to Superbad.
Yeah, so if you were to compare them, they're both about getting to the party movies.
Mm-hmm.
These guys need to get beer and booze like Goldschlager to bring to the party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And McLovin has a fake ID and it just all goes to shit, And McLovin ends up hanging out with these cops and the other two are just like struggling, just to get there,
Yeah.
But, and also, it's like, what's her face? That's really big now. Anna, what's her name?
I don't know. There's no way I could know these things.
Easy A, Zombieland, Emma Stone.
Oh, Emma Stone.
Yes, star in La La Land, I think she was nominated for Oscar in that one. So yeah, Emma Stone, one of her early roles. Super.
Oh yeah, Emma Stone is the hot girl he wants to kiss, right?
Yes!
That is her, yeah.
And then later on, Jonah Hill and Emma Stone star in a great Netflix series called Maniac. Ha!
Never heard of it.
You gotta see Maniac, man. Okay, somebody back me up. Who's seen Maniac? It's where it's like a weird semi-future world, and they both sign up for this drug test where it makes you confront your mistakes and go into dream sequences.
The only maniac I know is the Animaniacs in that song. He's like, "You're a maniac." That's it.
We're crazy to the something.
Okay.
Anything else about this film?
I don't know. I think I've been disappointed enough this week.
Yeah. Well, do you know what we want to do for next week?
I don't know. What's the movie next week, Ronnie?
So, Peanut Butter Falcon's out. It's an indie film about this mentally challenged kid who wants to go to this wrestling camp. He runs into homeless drifter Shia LaBeouf.
And then they're walking by the grass or by the river or something.
Right.
No.
It looks like a modern Huckleberry Finn tale. Why, do you want to watch the Gerard Butler films, Angel Has Fallen?
haven't seen the...
I haven't seen the other two either. Let us know in the comments. I think Peanut Butter Falcon's a winner. Oh, we could do Ready or Not, the horror film. Hide and go seek slasher.
I don't know. We'll decide on it later.
Okay. We'll decide. Hit us up on social media. What movie you think we should do. But yeah, I'm pretty sunburnt. I'll throw up, if you want to support the show and thinking of joining Uber, just use this code. It's a narrow window, but if you want to support the show, feel free,
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. I think we will be doing Peanut Butter Falcon
Okay.
because it's awesome.
All right. I'm with you then. If you call it.
It seems like it's one of those indie films that you like. You know, I think it's going to be nominated.
No.
It has Dakota Johnson in it.
I don't know who that is.
She was the star of 50 Shades of Grey. Hello.
Haven't seen any of that.
Neither have I.
Oh my god.
But you know it's going to be great.
Okay.
Yep. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week and hit us up online.
All right. Thank you.